welcome. In this explainer, we're diving into Throw Throw Burrito, the world's first ever dodgeball card game. It's built for 2 to 6 players, and a round usually wraps up in about 15 minutes. Okay, before we jump in, a quick heads up. This is definitely not your average quiet card game. You are literally going to be throwing soft, squishy burritos at your friends and family. So you're going to want to make some space, clear the table of anything that might break, and just get ready for things to get a little bit wild. In this explainer, you'll learn everything you need to know to get your first game started right away. All right, first things first, let's talk about the goal of the game. What are you actually trying to do here? The main goal is pretty straightforward. You want to win 2 rounds. And how do you win a round? By scoring the most points, which you get by collecting sets of 3 matching cards as fast as you possibly can. Now that we know what we're aiming for, let's get the game all set up and ready for battle. First up, grab those 2 squishy burritos and the burrito bruise tokens and just pop them right in the middle of the table. Next, give the cards a good shuffle and deal about 15 face down to every player. That's going to be your personal draw pile. Take whatever cards are left over and split them into 2 community piles, also in the middle. And finally, everybody draws the top 5 cards from their own pile. That's your starting hand. All right, setup is done, and it's time to get into the core gameplay. To kick things off, one player just yells, 3, 2, 1, burrito! And then, well, the chaos begins. Now, here is the most important rule you need to remember. Everyone plays at the same time. Yeah, you heard that right. There are no turns. It's just a complete free-for-all to draw and discard cards as fast as you can. So here's the basic loop. You're going to draw a card from your personal draw pile, which is on your right. Now, you can only have 5 cards in your hand at once, so you immediately have to discard a card you don't want to the player on your left. And you just keep doing that. Draw right, discard left, over and over, as quickly as you can, all while trying to find those matching sets. So, whenever you manage to collect a set of 3 identical cards, you immediately put them face up right in front of you. This area becomes your score pile, and this is what's going to get you points when the round is over. But, collecting sets isn't just about scoring points. Some of these sets are special. They stop the game completely and, you guessed it, start a battle. So if you manage to collect a set of 3 matching battle cards, that's a brawl, a war, or a duel, you slam them down into your score pile and have to shout the name of that battle. The second you do that, all other card playing just freezes. If you yell brawl, the players immediately to your left and to your right have to go at it. They'll each try to grab a burrito and throw it at the other person. The first one to get hit loses the brawl. Now yelling war, that unleashes total chaos. Every single player, except for you of course, is now in the battle. It's a mad scramble as everyone tries to grab a burrito and chuck it at somebody else. Again, the first player to get hit loses. And finally, if you get a duel, you get to pick any 2 players at the table, and that can even include yourself. The 2 players you choose then have to stand back to back, take 3 paces, turn, and throw. The first one hit loses the duel. So the key thing here is just knowing who's supposed to be fighting. For a brawl, it's just your neighbors. For a war, it's everyone but you. And for a duel, it's any 2 players that you decide to pick. So what happens when you get hit and lose a battle? Well, you have to take a burrito bruise token. You put this token right into your score pile, and it's worth a negative point. After the battle's over, the burritos go back to the middle of the table, and the game starts right back up. Okay, so you've been collecting sets. Maybe you've gotten a few bruises along the way. Let's talk about how all of that translates into scoring points and actually winning a round. Scoring is really straightforward. Your regular, everyday sets are worth 1 point. Those special battle card sets are worth 2 points. And of course, every burrito bruise you've collected is going to cost you a point. The first round is over as soon as that last burrito bruise token is taken. At that moment, everybody stops what they're doing and counts up the points in their score pile. Whoever has the highest score wins the round and gets the awesome Fear Me badge. After that, you reset everything and play a second round. Now, if the same person wins the second round, that's it. They're the champion. But if a different player wins the second round, those 2 winners have to face off in one last epic duel to decide who wins the whole game. All right, before we wrap up, let's go over a couple of quick tips. These should help you avoid some of the common mistakes that happen in a first game. First, keep in mind that the brawl cards come in 2 different colors. You can't mix and match those to make a set. Also, be super careful. If you call out a battle but you don't actually have the right cards, you automatically lose and you have to take a bruise. The exact same penalty applies if you grab a burrito when you're not actually supposed to be in the fight. And that's pretty much everything you need to know to play Throw Throw Burrito. You're all set to clear that table, shuffle up, and start the chaos. So the only question is, are you ready to throw some burritos?